to at this very stage when they were loading them in for the first of the Breeders' Cup races. And here we go with Breeders' Cup 2011, the Sentient Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint. All loaded, set for a start, and away they go. And slow to begin was Jake Moe. On the outside, Vexer broke away very well. Here's Trinisberg on the inside, being sent for the lead, and Secret Circle fast into stride as well. Holden Bullets has won from the outside. They're all lining up on the lead here. Some of the parts in the red cap is right behind them, and Seeker is down at the rail. Then there's a big gap of 6 lengths further back to Jake Moe's been out-sprinted. On the inside comes Blackie the Bull, and Shamoose is a good 12 lengths off the leaders. They run past the 3/8 pole. On the inside we have Trinisberg. Trinisberg is right there, but up alongside goes Secret Circle now, and it's Secret Circle and Trinisberg nose and nose with a quarter of a mile to go. In behind them comes Holden Bullet, some of the parts in the red cap, and then Vexer. Seeker is 7 off them. Top of the lane, and Secret Circle has given his head, and he bounds away from them. He's shifting out slightly now, back in again, but it is all Secret Circle in full flight for the wire. Secret Circle clear by 3. Holden Bullet, Shamoose is running a huge one at the rail, and here comes Shamoose like an express train on the inside. Secret Circle now has to hold on. He's shifting pretty badly, but he's done enough to win it. Secret Circle shifted around, but he has won it just under a length. Huge run from Shamoose to come from last, flying for second. Holden Bullets was third, and Seeker finished fourth.
The opening fraction here, astonishing. The opening quarter mile, 20 4/5. And they were throwing it down early here in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint, so much so that when we got in the later stages of this race, Secret Circle starts to tire, and look who's running, the filly, Shamoose.
Yeah, Shamoose flying on the inside here, Graham, and I think Bob Baffert might have just told Rafael Bejarano, we don't need to lay off, let's push to the lead, we have the best horse, let's see if somebody can outfinish it, and it almost cost him, as you see Secret Circle drifting, and I go, this 5 horse is going to win this race. She was really running on the inside. She's a very clear second in here.
The perfect start for favourite backers, almost the perfect start for Europe. That's a tremendous performance, both from the winner, those early fractions, demanding to say the least. Shamoose has probably benefited from that really searching gallop. She was out the back early on. She came up the inside rail, which may well be a good slot, and she's powered home. But this horse, the winner, is a gorgeous looking horse. He's got tremendous early speed. I think we all thought that he might stalk today, but they seemed determined to go at it from a very early stage on the winner.
Yeah, and I think this could be an indication. Sub 21, and they came home very slow, actually, 1:10 5. So maybe this track, I know they went really fast early, is sort of a tiring racetrack. So we'll get to see if with the horses going around 2 turns, how that's going to affect those races.
And again, remember, the track is upgraded to good. We're hoping to get to fast by the time we get to the Ladies Breeders' Cup Classic. But how appropriate this inaugural running of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint. When you think of great 2-year-old trainers in America, you think of that man, Bob Baffert, and you think of speed. This race was tailor-made for a trainer like that.
And by the way, who's the other 2-year-old trainer?
Todd
Wesley
Fletcher.
Ward.
Oh, Wesley
Ward. And
okay.
Holden Bullets off since April ran 3rd. So that's an amazing training job as well.
Remember, I only get to quiz you guys.
Yeah.
Back the other way. It's 6-5, 7-1, 2-5, over 15-1, over 17-1, over 9-1. But Graham, back to the discussion point that we had as they were getting to the starting gate. European horses trying this dirt track here at Churchill Downs. How will they handle it? Look, I know this race shape was maybe good for a horse to rally like Shamoose, but do you think many other trainers who have brought horses over here will take heart in what they just witnessed?
Absolutely. It's one horse, one race, just one performance, a small sample in isolation. But you wouldn't be human as a European if you didn't look at that and say, hello, we might be onto something here. So I'm really eager to see how we do in the dirt races. I'm sort of taking it as a given that we're going to win some turf races, but if we can win a big one on dirt, that would be tremendous. And Brian Meehan and Ona Forzi Nass now have a very, very interesting decision. Do they take Shamoose back to Europe, where on turf she seems to have some limitations, or do they leave her in the States, where there could be some very rich pickings to be had?
And Paul, again, this advent of this race, many were wondering, should they add a 15th championship race? I think we've proven here a horse like Secret Circle deserves an opportunity on Breeders' Cup weekend other than to be the pace setter in the Grey Goose Breeders' Cup Juvenile.